Well, hey y'all. I got a full house. Everybody up in here. How y'all doing? I'm so glad y'all made it to the porch. Hey Jam. Hey Morgan's Musings. Tasha Renee. Y'all, I'm back up in here with this raggedy voice, but I got it going. You got your fly swatter and your lemonade. Okay. Hey Egypt now. All right. Tiffany Williams up in here. Doree. Girl, what you doing here? And Grace. Delicia. Corrine. Chanel. Look here, I feel like that Petey Pablo song. I'm just calling out everybody. L.A. Yes. Kesey up in here. Hey, sis. Yes, child. Egypt say hit like as you come in the door. Y'all don't forget to hit it. Veronica. Hey, boo. What's going on? Miss Sharon. Hey, now. Doree say she just ordered a pizza. Y'all getting y'all snacks together? I think I might get me some chicken, a little yard bird to get me through the night. I got a bottle of this good old Don Julio because we finna sip and talk about these people business tonight. Hey, the real Miss Fake Avatar, HU Angel One, Chris Stephanie Stroud, and DC, the resident sniper. What you say, Tom? I hope everybody's making a great weekend so far. It's gonna be a good weekend. We're gonna have us some laughs up in here. Quasia Battle. Hey, boo. Auntie Eva. Mace. Macine, I know you seen that link. I don't know why you ain't dumped your hips up on this porch to holler at me. Hey, Megan. Hey, Misha. Child, I feel good. All my kin folks up in here. DT. Y'all know it ain't a party without DT. Uh-huh. Happy to be happy. Tracy Williams. Everybody. Y'all come on in the room. Get comfortable. Take your shoes off. All that good stuff, Princess. We up in here. Hey, Miss Ernestine. P. Hey. Uh-oh. Who you talking about telling all the business? Uh-oh. Y'all done already got started gossiping before I could even get to the porch. Hey, Miss Melody. That's a pretty pic, sis. Uh-oh. PVT Joy. MR Spiller. You can't hear. What can't you hear? Did I miss something? I'm lost. Y'all can hear me now? Catherine 10 and Grace Enlightened Hugh. I like that name. Ooh, nice. Quiet Storm. Hey, Linda Fauntleroy, how you doing? She say everybody hit that like button. Y'all listen, look out for me. Hit the like button now. Hit the like button. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all is up in here. What you got to say? This ain't Hollywood, baby. This Florida. With y'all tonight. Wesley Carroll, Queen of Hearts, KS. All right, Charity. Listen, let's start talking about these folk business. Because this is just, you know what, there's nothing better to do on a Saturday night for those of us who do not run the street anyway. Because some of y'all be running the streets. I don't run them. I ain't no road runner. But I know some people likes to run them. Francis, Kai, listen, I can't holler at everybody, but you know I love y'all. Let's talk about it. Where do we start? Listen. Oh, you was early and you didn't hear anything. Y'all thought I was having technical issues. No, that wasn't it. I had some kin folks on the phone and they was telling me something. And I said, well, let me just give my folks some time to kind of get in the room. Catherine 10 say she liked to run the streets. Girl, let me find out you out there street running. Hey, Alondra, what's going on? I'm so happy to see y'all talking about don't run the streets. Yeah, don't run them streets, Catherine. Don't run them. Them streets is dangerous. People getting hit out there. So listen, y'all, Macy, what is you doing in the chat? What's really going on? I thought you was coming to kick it with us. Vanessa, girl, hey, I ain't seen you in a while. She said she finally catching a laugh. Yes, exactly. Nothing like talking about other people's business. Listen, and that's true. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? The reason why is ain't nothing like talking about other people's business because as long as we talking about other people's business, that means we ain't the gossip. Because y'all know with that front porch, if it's gossip, it's fair game. I don't care if it's me. Okay, Miss Mary, I'm feeling a lot better. My throat is still a little raggedy, and I've been trying to preserve my voice so I can hang with y'all tonight. Okay. She say, text the link. The link is in the chat. Lord, hold on. I got you, Macy. I got you. Yeah, I like when other folks is the gossip because you know, like I say, I'm gonna stay true to the game. So if I ever become the gossip, understand that y'all are welcome to go ahead and drag Auntie on this porch. Y'all be like, Auntie, I heard, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it like a pro, because ain't nothing else I can do, right? Who else? DT say Shady Mercury sends their love and says thank you for thinking of them, Shanitra. Yes, I think of all of y'all. If I don't see you for a while, if I got your contact information, I'm gonna holler at you, because that's just me. Okay. Hey, mommy. Yes. Dorit, what you say? Talking about it's not gossip when they put it out there. Yeah, that's true too. Whether they put it out there, it leak out there, fall out there, or somebody had said, we gonna do that. Says honey and lime, put it in the microwave. It helps. Okay. Listen, everybody has given me so many things to try. I'm gonna try them all. Linda says, Shanitra, I think I ran the streets so much when I was younger and wasn't supposed to be in them streets. To now, I don't even enjoy going out anymore. Me either. But y'all know what kept me from running the streets? When everybody acted like we had to have a waist trainer to leave the house. And I can't have nothing cracking my ribs just because I want to go to a function. I just ain't finna do it. Thank you. Girl, I've been sleeping real good with that blanket. My sleep angel. Okay. Listen, hold on. Let me get Maxine this link in her phone. I don't understand, but I'm going to work with my sis. Because y'all know, I understand. If anybody understand when you got to work it another way, I do. Okay? That is A-okay with me. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and we're going to take care of the lightweight stuff first. Now, to me, Fallon's line behind is the lightweight, is the lightweight gossip tonight. Now, listen. I'm tired of her. Now y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all welcome to tell me that y'all tired of me being tired of her. Y'all welcome to say, no, Nitra, you wrong. It ain't what it is. She's the all right type of girl. We gonna get into that too. We gonna get into that. Don't worry. Put a pin in it, sis. And so, oh, it just acted weird. I don't know. But you got your weighted blanket today on Amazon for $50. Baby, that weighted blanket is the truth. It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But back to this lying heifer. Fallon used to be Guabadia. Okay? Now my issue with this girl is that she keep lying backwards and forwards. See, now she want to pick fights with bloggers. She don't want nobody to say she pregnant. But at the same time, y'all, this is my issue, okay? If you ain't pregnant, heifer, say you not pregnant. Now, if y'all notice that response that she gave, now I was watching over there on House of Aaron. Shout out to House of Aaron, okay? She was over there talking about I ain't no 8 or 9 months pregnant and damn sure ain't big and pregnant. Girl, we know you ain't big and nothing with your anemic tail. But what you did not say was that I ain't pregnant. That's what you didn't say. You didn't say that, okay? So my issue is, thank you, world's greatest entertainer. I've had enough of her because Miss Thing is lackluster. She has absolutely no talent. She has no discernible skills, and quiet as kept. I don't see what's supposed to be so cute, okay? And what gets on my nerves is the fact that, you know, she keep doing all these interviews. Every time I look up, it's an interview. Well, we ain't seen Porsha do an interview yet. Fallon do an interview, Porsha and Simon on the trip. Fallon do another interview, Porsha and Simon on another goddamn trip. Hey, sis, every time I turn around, she doing a goddamn interview and lying. Now, when she sat up there with that Adam boy, she talked about everything but a pregnancy, and she know what that man accused her of. Now she talking about I ain't no 8 or 9 months pregnant. Exactly, Morgan's musings. Okay, well then 6 or 7. And then again with her little potail, she might have been 3 or 4 months, and it just looked big because she need to eat something. Okay, and it's talking about you ain't big and pregnant. Girl, just come out and say whether you pregnant or you're not. See, you lied about that boy and got caught up in that. Now you mad at bloggers, baby? The bloggers ain't your problem. Lying is your problem, Fallon. We the royal family are officially sick of you. Okay? We tired of you. And we're gonna move on because it's enough of her. I'm for real. Let me see what y'all talking about with this girl. Say why she talking so much all of a sudden. Girl, I think it's a bit to be relevant. And
that was a whole setup. That was a whole setup.
You think so, girl?
That was a whole setup. Her Porsha sitting her big ass in that pool. That was a whole setup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something was funny
That
about
been
the whole
going
thing.
on. They've been
Yeah.
swapping and dopping. That been going on.
Girl, Quiet Storm 87 say at this point she a dark-skinned Kardashian. I agree. And DT, Lord, DT called this girl fraudulent. I'm at fraudulent taking the page from the Corinthos colorist Fraudia Jordan and the lady of Molden Manor. It's her baby from one of the boyfriends. I want to know who the baby belonged to too. Because I don't think
Me
that's
too. But the crazy thing is, how's she gonna sit on what she was? She did the interview with Up and Adam.
Yes.
She did the interview with. She was sitting there boring as hell, didn't say nothing. Oh, I'm not mad at Porsha, all this stuff. Now you trying to say that she slept with Simon's cousin for the Rolls Royce?
Listen, at the end of the day, with her saying
Claudia
that,
Jordan
girl,
told us that. That's old news. Come on now, come with something new.
but this is the thing. When it come down to it, that just proves to me that it is a darn storyline. The fact that that's his cousin, all basically, hey, you know my ex, I still be hooking up with money here and there. You know she on that show. Go on, get Fallon on that show, and we finna work this thing out. To me, it looked like an inside job. Now I'm starting to believe it was an inside job, but everybody was in on it except fraudulent, as DT say. She the only one that wasn't in on it. And I think
she was in on it, but she forgot.
I don't think she was in on the girl. I think that's why she doing all them darn interviews. She pissed off. But she got divorced and bumped out with a half a bag. She didn't even get a whole bag. She got a change.
I think she was in on it, but I think she didn't think it was going to go as far as it went. I think she was in on it from the beginning. But you know how you be like in on something, like, all right, you know this is going to be a good move. But then they take it far. You sit on the outside like, what happened? Wait a minute. Y'all didn't tell me this part. That's what happened.
Thank you. But it was just ridiculous, all them lies. And it's like every time she opened her mouth, another lie fall out. I'm tired of her. I done had enough. E to the enough.
Yes, Simon doesn't deserve this.
You know what? And it's bad. Girl, when we got to take up for Simon, listen, this is a sad day in the history of Black women when any of us got to take up for the likes of Simon Guobadia. And I'm mad at her that I had to take up for him.
Yes, because I was sitting there like, when she sat on that interview with Up and Anna, I'm like, oh my God. Like, this is what Simon was dealing with. No wonder he done daddled off with Porsha.
Thank you. Hell. At that point, with the way she behaves, it's like it gives you an insight that their whole relationship was problematic. Both of them.
Right.
It wasn't just him, it was both of them. And it's sickening as hell. Now I'm gonna tell you something else. Now you know they're saying that for sure Sheree coming back and that Phaedra and
Sheree and Tyrone?
Yeah, we better call Tyrone. Yes. But Sheree, but on the remix though, Sheree said we can use her phone. Now she's supposed to be coming back. They say that Phaedra's off the table, which that don't surprise me because Phaedra on to come up on something else. And then they say that light skin Keisha is off the table. And to be honest, light skin Keisha didn't need to be on there. This ain't Love and Hip Hop.
I don't think she fit. Yeah, she don't fit. She needs to go to Love and Hip Hop. She don't fit in the Housewives. But I'm gonna need Phaedra to come back with that blonde wig. I'm gonna need Phaedra, Apollo, Sheree. I'm gonna need Peter. I'm gonna need them to come back. We don't need Cynthia, but we gonna need Peter.
Yeah, ain't that something? It's kind of like with Potomac. We want Juan, but we don't want Robyn. That's messed up when you bring your man into a situation and even after he ain't with you no more, we still prefer him to you. So I'm glad that Cynthia's gone, but they say that's off the table. I always felt like Toyota Forever should have been on Love and Hip Hop or Bad Girls Club. She ain't never had no business there.
Right, she did.
And the thing, now this is what I want to know from everybody. Do y'all think that Mike Hill gonna stay with Cynthia now that she ain't on that show? Because I don't think he like her. He look at her funny.
Right, he does.
Girl, did you see that footage from that concert they went to? It was Kandi.
He look at her like, what the hell did I done got myself into? Like,
yes, that's the part that I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I think that he married her.
Because Cynthia is boring. She's boring. Like,
girl, she painfully boring. Painfully boring. I'm telling you, I I thought I caught a stroke on my left side last time I watched Cynthia on that screen. She did something to me. She did.
Mike saw when she tried to set up that massage for Peter, and Peter didn't even want it.
No, child. Why
Mike
would he
saw
want
that?
it? Thank you. Something wrong. I done had enough. And see, world's greatest entertainer say he'll give it 2 years. I don't know if they're gonna make it that
2
long.
years? That's a little bit too much. That's two years too much.
Well, we gonna see. We gonna see, because it look a little funny to me. Damn say not sure marriage lockdown material. Yeah, something funny with that. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Cynthia better not trust it.
And all them female friends he had gathered around at the house. I'm like,
now, okay, can I be okay? Y'all, you know the question I asked. Y'all want me to be honest or be nice? Now,
honest.
Okay. Am I tripping, or did it look like those women were there as a prop? Because Mike Hill is giving me that he played for the other team. I don't believe he slept with all them women. I don't believe he slept with over 3 women in his whole life. I swear for M&M's. I don't even believe he's sleeping with Cynthia. Now, I'm going to just go on record and say that if y'all find out later Mike Hill got a boyfriend, you heard it here first, allegedly. Because it looked a little funny to me.
I think Mike Hill is more of a Prince type guy. He's the guy that acts a little bit to get the women.
No, girl, we can't put him and Prince in the same sentence. Now, you know that's a whole abomination before God. See, Prince was the only man in the world that could wear butt-out jeans, high-heel boots, and leather and lace.
You have that butt all out.
Yes, leather and lace, and had a perm laid better than everybody, and still catch every woman at the party. Prince was a dangerous man. Mike Hill, I wouldn't let Mike Hill touch me with the hand of God. Okay, Prince could have went to the National Baptist Convention, had altar call, and took all the pastors' wives. That's what Prince Roger Wilson could have done. Okay, y'all know I ain't lying. So no, we can't put him there. He's a strange little fella, and I believe we're gonna find out who his boyfriend is sooner or later. Now that's what I think. And speaking of these the boys that play with boys, what y'all know about this mess with R. Kelly? Talking about now there's 2 young men coming out saying that he was messing with them too.
But this is old news. This girl Ben said that one of the girls that was his accuser, I think she was on what show was it? It was on a talk show she was on. I think the talk show is canceled right now. She was on a talk show. And she even wrote a book. She said that he was messing with guys. She said she had the threesome with him and the bodyguard.
But see, a girl can say that, but it you know, sis, it hit different when the boys come out.
No, it hit different when she said she used a dildo and he was picking out the sizes. That's what hit.
Now, you know, I ain't gonna lie, that hit me like the Holy Ghost when she said it.
Yes.
But I know it's some men that like to be played with back there. They like to be tampered with.
But you picking out sizes.
Hey, listen, all that mean is you like your prostate massage. Now, I ain't gonna judge you. Fatty Back Soup, thank you so much for the super chat. Say, Miss Shanitra, it's Saturday night. I thought we was hitting up the club tonight, girl. I got my new outfit too, child. Listen, you wear your new outfit. Auntie ain't going to the club. Not me. Because I heard you need a waist trainer to get in, and I just told y'all I ain't finna crack my ribs for nobody. So now these 2 young men coming out saying that they was friends, special friends of Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yeah, Miss Sharon say R. Kelly used butt plugs. What you expect? Hey, I wasn't gonna judge him for the butt plug. Everybody like what they like. Now it's some men that's straight, that's just as straight as an arrow, but they still like they prostate massage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not closed-minded enough to know that don't happen. Hey, Darius. Hey, Ray all day. I seen you up there, boo. So I just said, okay, maybe something was a little funny. You know, he just into some strange things. But when these 2 young men come out and say they was special friends of Robert Sylvester Kelly, I say, now that hit different. That hit way different. Now, Miss Linda say that was already debunked. That man isn't Simon's cousin. He from a different part of Africa. I was thinking that a whole different tribe, and all she's pissed was she fumbled whatever bag Simon do have. Now, I agree. I can believe that. I can believe that. See, I didn't look in to see which man was from, but I didn't remember them saying that he was an Edo gentleman or that he was from Benin. I didn't remember hearing that. But thank you, girl, for clearing that up because I was wondering about that thing. I said, now, if it is cousin, you basically proving that this is a darn storyline. But I'm going to say this. Even if it ain't the cousin, maybe they business associates. But I still smell something fishy with that whole thing.
But I think they really need to dig. They need to dig up Claudia Jordan and need to bring Nene Leakes back with Claudia. Because them two.
Girl, don't nobody want to see Clawfoot Jordan. I want her to be somewhere.
We don't want to see her, but she was the only one that stood there toe to toe with Nene.
Yeah, she wasn't back. No, baby. She wasn't
backing down.
She stood toe to claw with Nene. Now she brought them claws out, but she still got played. Nene didn't give her none of the energy she wanted, walked away from her, left her looking stupid. And then she had to come back and admit that the producers told her she had to try to fight with Nene to stay on the show. And she still couldn't get brought back. Not to mention the fact Clawfoot Jordan had been fired from every job she ever had. She went over there with Ricky Smiley, and he got rid of her. Now she over there.
Yeah, she gives a little bit too much all the time. She gives too much. Like, come, like, bring it down.
Child, she can't help herself. That's who she is, old Clawfoot Jordan. Y'all pray for her and her hammer toes. You know, we're gonna put her hammer toes on the prayer list over here at the Royal family. Yeah. And then when it comes to Nene, I'm still saying, and I'm gonna say forever, I hope Nene do not come back and save these people. She don't need to save.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Nene.
She need to go on and let them people sink because the ship is sinking. They doing everything at this point.
Yeah, she needs to stay down to the Lanithia. Stay down right to the Lanithia.
Yeah, make your money. But she be looking good. She take her little pictures, child. She be
I want to go to the Lanithia. I'm like, ooh, what's going on at the Lanithia?
I know I want to go.
Yes.
She be looking good, child, pouring shots, dancing with the people. Look to me like her whole life is a party. So I can't understand for the life of me why she would come back over there for them people to stress her out, especially when they didn't want to pay her. And I still maintain, if she come back, they're going to set her up.
But I think they were trying to teach her a lesson. They were trying to push her right back in her place.
They weren't trying to teach her no lesson. They was trying to steal from her. You don't use no black woman to build your whole freaking network. She didn't just build that show. Nobody was.
Yeah, she did. She built the whole franchise
and the whole network. Nobody was turning to Bravo. Right. That was a station you heard about, like AMC.
But you know they don't like when the black women come through and she come through strong and she's taking over. They don't like that.
But this is the thing. She didn't really even take, in my opinion. This is just me. I didn't see Nene taking over. What I saw Nene doing was she evolved. And what clear people don't like to see sometimes is a negress evolve. She went from being the loudmouth, over-the-top country girl to her refining herself and trying to be above certain stuff. And they felt like, oh, well, we don't like that. We want you to play a certain role. We want you to be a loudmouth, hood booger villain. And when she didn't want to do that, they tried to use production to make that lady look that way. And when she would walk off, she saw they were trying to set her up and trying to, provoke situations, then it turned into, well, we only gonna put you on a few episodes so that way we can still paint you any way we want to, and you're not even there to defend yourself because you only got a certain number of episodes. So they was playing with her money and playing in her face.
Right, you're right.
Like, to me, I'm gonna tell you what ticked me off was that we had a whole bunch of sisters that couldn't see the writing on the wall. Sitting up there, yeah, that's what she gets. She a bully. Shut the hell up. Half of us is bullies on the worst, 1 or 2 days out the week. All us got percentages.
I wanted to see her and Kenya get together.
I did not.
If I wanted to see her and Kenya get together as friends, I think that would have been awesome.
But I'm gonna tell you, I didn't want to, because when Kenya first came there, Nene was friendly with her. Nene befriended her. Nene was trying to save her when she was out there twirling around talking about going with the Weird Fabulous, looking silly with that stiff hair, and trying to keep her, calm so she didn't embarrass herself. And this helped her turn around, and she wanted to have a problem with Nene. She made up imaginary beefs with Nene, but she thought beefing with Nene would keep her on the show.
But do you think that was her or Nene?
No, that was Kenya. That was. I
think it was Nene.
No, ma'am, it absolutely was not. because Kenya was sitting up there making up stuff like, but she didn't call to check on me, so that means she not a real friend. What the hell kind of beef is that?
Because Kenya was trying to kiss Nene's behind to me. She was trying to kiss me.
She started off like that, but once she was off of that season, Miss Thing pretended to have a beef with Nene. When she came back, then she was talking about her baby. She didn't talk about her baby. What she said was, you was big as a buffalo. She didn't say your baby was a buffalo, and Kenya was big as hell. She walked up in there with an orange dress on, and yes, I said orange, broader than the wide side of a barn. So if somebody gonna say somebody, they're gonna say somebody. See, Kenya was looking for it to be a problem. She wanted it to be a problem. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Nene told the truth. Old Kenya snores is gonna be the demise of that goddamn franchise, because she wanted to have her way. Y'all let her come on and get her an alliance with Kandi Burruss behind. Miss open a restaurant and fail a darn health exam. And then now it's boring as hell. Everybody who interested is gone. What we gonna do? Why Kandi open up?
Atlanta is like, woo.
It's a joke, and I like it. I'm here for it. I say close the whole damn thing down. That's what I say.
Yeah, I think they need to get rid of everybody.
All of them, every last one.
If they want to get rid of some, get rid of everybody and start fresh. They don't even need Kandi. They don't need. Get rid of everybody.
Just shut the door. Matter of fact, girl, I want somebody to say the benediction. Church is out. Church is out. It's over.
Right.
Turn off the lights and light a candle, because it's
right.
over. And then this the thing. What the hell was Diddy doing down there at the Rollin Loud festival with Young Miami? Yeah,
girl.
Holding hands, booed up, hugged up.
He was pretending, girl.
Pretending to do what? That wasn't no
pretending to like hi.
No, he wasn't pretending. That wasn't no pretend. I want to know what the problem is. Now something going on, and Diddy need to tell it. Hey, brother-in-law, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, sister-in-law? What's going on?
Nothing. I'm trying to figure out why Diddy creeping around with that girl from the City Girls. Let me find out. You know they got that song, Say Her Coochie Talk. I want to know if he
but she said she the twerkulator. She said forget a hater. She a twerkulator.
Oh my. Well, listen, something going on. Diddy too old to be playing with them young girls. He gonna mess around and have a heart.
Well, you know he's gonna do that. That's what he does.
Yeah, he's a hot dog vendor. He's a hot dog vendor. What else do you expect?
Did you say a hot dog vendor, bro?
Yeah.
He's getting
That's what he's trying to do. That's what he's trying to do. And he know he can't keep them. But if you got cash, you can rotate them.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing.
I'm scared. I don't know.
He gonna pretend to the end.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think
he's gonna pretend to the end.
Yeah,
I don't think Puffy pretended. If you ask me, I honestly think he played for both teams. I've always thought
he gonna pretend to the end, because you always, even if you play for both teams, you like one more than another.
You said Dennis played for both teams?
Diddy, Puffy.
Oh, Puffy. Oh, I thought you said Dennis.
No, Diddy, Puffy.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that's a different story now. Yeah.
Listen, Mason got the allegedly signed. Look here, I ain't saying no allegedly. That's the word on
it. She ain't messing around. No, I've heard that numerous times too.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, he ain't married yet, is he?
Well, not at the moment. Not at the moment.
But that's my point. So I'm saying, like, typically at that age, you probably go ahead and settle down or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But unless you out there,
Puffy a trip. Now listen, we done already covered Fallon lying tale. What did you think about her telling this lie about this pregnancy? Do you think this hooker lying, or she's really not pregnant?
I sort of think she's lying. Only because, remember, she denied the relationship with the guy. Mm-hmm. But then, how ironic would it be for you to come back with him later and publicly announce you with the same guy that he said that you was cheating with?
Yeah.
It's hard to find love anywhere, but damn, okay. why would you be with the same guy that he said that you cheated with?
That's what I said.
That was on their trips and stuff and all this stuff. And then because on my hotline, people call and give me some stuff, right? But I wonder this, and it could be out there, because I sort of think outside the box a little bit, right? When Falynn and everybody was in with the Bolo thing, this one person said, what if Dennis was in there with Porsha? But I also know that they keep saying it was 3 people in there. So that what confuses me.
Well, because what they're saying is that girl Tanya was in there hanging out with Porsha while
Tanya
whatever was happening.
was on the scene.
Right. Well, that's what they said. No, legit. This ain't even alleged. That Tanya was in the room, Porsha was in the room, and Bolo was in the room. But the cameras wasn't in the room, so we don't know if anything happened.
Right. Well, no, that's my point. We don't know. Most of this came from Kenya, standing by the refrigerator with her vibrating drawers.
But for Tanya to quit, for Tanya to give up everything, for Tanya to be so thirsty. Tanya was thirsty.
But Tanya was gone. Tanya's ass was gone anyway, regardless of what she did.
She was. Exactly.
Yeah, she was gone because she was boring, but she was trying. Let's understand that this woman was trying hard. Maybe she didn't succeed, but she was trying.
Okay.
She was trying so hard to be a part.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Have you ever started trying to walk 5 miles and you get a mile and say the hell with it?
No.
Exactly.
Well,
and let me tell you something
maybe
else.
That's what she could have did. That's what she
No, she was out of there because she didn't want to get caught. She was like, you know what? You're throwing. Look, I didn't think that this stuff was going to come out. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. No.
Right. No.
You're not going to ruin my fucking
get it.
20-year engagement.
At the end of the day, we speculating, right? I mean, because most of my stuff is speculation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can't just say mine. Everybody else's is too. There's no cameras in the room. Can anybody show me footage of all 3 of them? Bolo,
no,
Porsha?
They really can't. And let me say something else.
But they're going to play the audio.
Let me tell you what I think.
Play the audio. Play the audio. Play what you want, right? My thing is, why would Kenya have to say anything if it was an audio? Just play the audio.
Right. But this is my point, right? First of all, we got to bear in mind, Tanya was somebody who never wanted a peach. Tanya was happy to be a friend of the show, and this is on record because she has a whole business and her man got plenty of money. So Tanya never wanted a peach. So let's be clear on that. Number 2, I feel like Tanya stepped out because Porsha, instead of clearing it up, she allowed them to use it for a storyline. And Tanya's sitting there like, you basically letting them run with this narrative, and it was affecting that lady's real bad. Not coming on there being a friend of the show, because that friend of the show is not a real bag when her and her man are millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a Toyota Forever situation where you need the money. And you sitting up there for $1,000 an episode. This lady was bagged up when she came on the show and only wanted to be a friend, never wanted a peach. Because the rumor I heard was that they offered her a peach and she didn't take it. Just like
I think we need to ask Kandi. I think Kandi know it all.
But Kandi don't know nothing with her lines.
Kandi still ain't figured out. Kandi don't know about her own damn business.
Is she in an open relationship or not?
Right.
So we're not going to ask Kandi what her lines here.
What we going to ask Kandi for?
That's what I want to know. But Shamia, listen, Shamia is another one that refused the peach because her man don't want her to have seeds. Some of these ladies are in a financial position where they're not hungry and thirsty for no freaking peach. They just was like they wanted the exposure for their businesses, and it was cool for them to hang around people who were popular. Simple. That's it. I honestly feel like Marlo didn't want a peach in the beginning because she just wanted to be in that circle. Marlo didn't want a peach in the beginning because she would have had to show too much of her real life, and that would have meant showing who them damn sugar daddies was. See, now she got a storyline with her nephews, so now I got a storyline. Give me a peach.
But do we want Marlo to have a peach?
I don't.
I never did.
No, I don't either. I think Marlo is best as a friend.
But people always say, "Oh, Well, but you don't know because she never had a piece. She never had to expose her life, and she got the nephews. No, what about her damn life?
Thank you.
Let's talk about that shit when you come to the show.
Right.
We need some entertainment, okay? Because the kids ain't gonna be on there that much to show us.
Marlo's not gonna tell the backstory. I need to know. I want to know everything about Marlo.
Marlo ain't gonna tell everything.
I don't want to see the nephews. I'm saying that's cool, that's cute, but I want to know about Marlo.
Right.
Marlo will tell you about. Marlo will tell you about her arrest record. She'll tell you who she cut, but she ain't gonna tell you who cut her and cut the check. Now that she ain't gonna tell.
Right. That's what I want to know who cut her the checks.
We want to know who gave her porn. Yeah. Right.
Straight up. Now, but that's the part she ain't gonna never tell. Never tell. Y'all.
And if she ain't telling, I don't want to see it.
Thank you. That's what I said. I'm over that. Marlo ain't gonna give up the people that pay her, and I understand because I wouldn't fumble my bag for nobody.
Right. But if you ain't telling, sis, I don't want to see it. Bye.
Yeah, ain't nothing I want to know. I don't care about your nephews. I ain't babysitting.
Right.
Hell no. Listen, Perry, these days you got to announce that quick. Let them know I ain't watching no turn because you know they'll come drop them off in the damn house. Look here, I ain't watching no damn kids. Don't come over here.
I think it's an honorable thing that she did, taking her nephews and stuff. That's fine.
Right.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people give charity. Gives to charity all the time. Right. But when you come on these shows, we want to know about your damn life. So let's get with it. Where you get your damn dollars from?
Now that's
right. And being that Marlo already had a background on the show, Marlo been there since what, season 2, season 3. So we want to know the backstory. We want to know how Marlo get Marlo'd. We want to know.
Was it lay and pay?
Lay and play. Yeah, lay and pay. All of them.
Yeah.
And see, now let me ask you this, brother-in-law, because I love your point of view. Do you think it's gonna make any damn difference in bringing Sheree back, or is that just gonna be a waste of time? Because I don't think Sheree bringing nothing. And Tyrone
that's just a waste of time. It's a waste of time bringing her back. Everybody's seen her story already. It's just a repeat of it. Just being a jackass. You know what I'm saying? Going to the prison, picking up somebody, getting used, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's not worth the time.
Yeah.
For me.
Straight up. Yeah, I don't understand what they're going for. I think at this point they're grasping at straws.
Yeah, I think they're trying to go for her bone collector, but girl, I do want to know about Tyrone, but the only way it would be interesting with Sheree coming back if they bring Nene back. Because Nene had a relationship with Tyrone. Not a relationship, but she knew Tyrone.
Right.
So that would have been a little, oh, what Nene got to say about Tyrone? But just Sheree and Tyrone, bye. We saw the chateau. Good night.
Exactly. Somebody just said it. I don't want to hear Tyrone's story. That's like a Love After Lockup series.
Exactly.
Right. Oh my God,
I don't have time for it.
Are y'all watching Love After Lockup?
Yeah. We'll be covering it tomorrow too.
Yeah. Oh my God, but do you think that white girl gonna end up with bite marks in the wall? She gonna have all types of bite marks. She gonna end up in a wall with bite marks.
Yeah, I think so.
Perry, what time y'all going on tomorrow to talk about Love After Lockup?
Well, you know what?
That's my show.
Hey, it's up to my wife. I'm not sure. Whenever she want to kick it out, because we Pacific time, so 10 would be 1 Eastern.
Okay, so between
1 and 2 Eastern time, probably.
Okay, between 1 and 2 Eastern time. Listen, y'all.
Yes, we gotta watch that. We gotta get down on the Love After Lockup because that thing is smoking.
Listen, and it's a whole lot of y'all sitting up in here right now. I've been watching the Love After Lockup.
I know my sister trying to get on it.
My sister,
she was trying to get on there.
What you say, Perry?
I'm gonna say the sad part about it. Some of them watching you right now is locked up.
That's what I was going to say. I was just about to say that they're watching Love After Lockup. Some of y'all getting some Love After Lockup. So when they go on tomorrow, don't y'all miss where y'all can sit over there and talk about what the people doing and unpack. Cause see, I don't know. The love after lockup make me uncomfortable. That pretty much describe everybody in my hometown, right? So I have PTSD. I can't just be going there like that.
That thing is crazy. The white girl with the stepson. I'm like, girl, just adopt the stepson and kick the nigga to the curb, because kick that man to the curb. You gonna adopt him because he already loose. He already set in his mind. He cursing the father out, talking to the father wild crazy. Like, adopt the boy if you're gonna adopt the boy, and because this man's gonna mess up your credit. He gonna be back in jail, and within 2 months. Lady, stop, back up.
The longest time he had was like 40 days, right? That he was
right. And you saw how he cursed out the sister, but the whole family crazy.
Yeah. Right. Was the other girl his sister too? Like, okay,
the one with the purple hair, the sister. With the purple or pink hair, she was like, "Oh, she's talking to the Crystal, like she's trying to chastise the son."
Her name is Crystal,
and you're saying that she's talking to him crazy,
right? Yeah, no. It's good though. It's good. It's pretty good. I mean, that show, like I said, we'll cover that tomorrow. But I wasn't sure if she was a friend or whatever. But she told me, "Oh, I don't mind going back to jail." Well, I guess not. Hell, the longest you've been out was 40 days.
Okay. Oh, the one that's going back in, she probably going back in to get her lesbian lover.
Oh my God.
That's where she going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Dory.
Hello.
Do you get to the Housewives in New York?
Housewives in New York?
Yes, Ebony K. Williams. Do y'all think she's talking about Black lives too much?
No. Hell no. Hell to the no. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go ahead and dead this right here. How the hell you tell a black woman she talking about Black lives too much? That lady's black 24 hours a day, 7 days a goddamn week. And if she want to talk about being black all of them hours and every one of them days, anybody who don't like it need not to goddamn.
Because what's her name? Ramona didn't like it. And they say allegedly Ramona is she may not be returning.
Well, you know what? I was all right with Ramona and her crazy eyes. But what I'm gonna need her to do is check your privilege at the door. You have the privilege of not talking about race because it don't affect you. But what you're not gonna do is tell a sister what she can't talk about when it's something that affects every aspect of her goddamn life. You got a whole lot of nerve to tell a sister what the hell to say and what not to say. And I think Ebony got a lot of play.
To play devil's advocate, do you think that
ain't no devil's
advocate? Do you think that it may come off a little crazy that because she's successful, she's a black woman that's very successful?
Let me tell you something. Mace, let me tell you something. I don't care how successful a black woman is. I don't care how far you think her success has come. That black woman is still experiencing that success as a black woman. Nobody has the right to shut up any of our sisters' voices.
Right.
If another black person is too shallow to grip it, too bad for you. Go grip them little tight, short edges on your hair. And if a person who ain't black don't like it, that's your goddamn problem. What they're doing with this girl is trying to turn it into an issue of a black card. Let me just say for the record, ain't no such thing as a black card. Period. And that's the word. And that's
Bravo. When Bravo put her on, do you think they were setting her up because she was the only black woman on there? You understand? For her to be among
setting her up. I don't think they were setting her up. I think what Bravo was doing was trying to counteract the conversation that Nene made that they were racist. So I think what they did.
But how are you counteracting
Hold on. I'm about to tell you. I feel like they did that by basically saying we're going to add a black cast member to all these other cities, more or less like a token, to say, see, we're not racist. We're sprinkling black people everywhere.
Right.
And it backfired with Ebony because she actually had a brain and she can hold an intelligent conversation about what the hell is going on in this country.
But is it fair to her that she's the only one on there? Because even as they put Rashawn on there, Rashawn was more to like, shut up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, but is it fair to her to be the only one that's fighting that fight?
It's all
that's what they set her up.
But they did not set her up. At the end of the day, as Black women, especially those of us who have an education, we walk into situations knowing that at any given moment, we may be the only voice that is talking some sense. Because especially when you're surrounded and you are the minority, and then let's be honest, we also have people who believe in being on the League of Mammies. And so they're not going to tell the truth. They're going to side with whoever's in the majority. So we know walking into these situations, whether it's fair or unfair, let's be real. Being a Black woman in this country, every day we wake up is unfair, but we handle it with grace. We make it look easy, and we make it look damn good. Now, Doreen, what you had to say, girl?
Well, I was going to say that it seems like they brought Deshaun on, and when she was in the restaurant at the Harlem restaurant, she told her to shut up too, that she was overdoing it. So that's one Black woman to another Black woman saying, you know, enough is enough, which I didn't like at all.
Okay.
You know,
and I agree
in New
with
York,
you, girl.
it's a big melting pot, and it's not that. I don't feel that it's that racist in New York City. It's, you know, we accept everybody there, but in the Upper East Side, it's a whole different world. But if you go downtown, midtown, it's not like that.
Right, and don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying, Doreen, but I also feel like at the end of the day, and I agree with you, that other sister had no business telling her enough is enough. I think what she was doing was pandering. She absolutely put on her cape to be on the League of Mammies, and shout out to Vicky Dillard. But at the end of it all, I like what Ebony was doing, and one of my royal family made a comment. It's real. This is not real time. This was going on during the time when this was a more or less constant conversation in this country. And so the whole idea. So the whole idea.
Are you from New York?
Yes,
hold on.
I'm from New York.
So the whole idea of trying to put a gag on that sister, I felt like it was very tone deaf. It was very tone deaf. And once again, Bravo is showing its slip. The slip is hanging.
But you know what it is? Because like I've been watching New York from the beginning, because I'm from New York. So I've been watching New York from the beginning. But it's like they were putting it in, and they were putting on her like she was toning, and it was nothing else but that. And it's more to her than that.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, and that's all good, but that sister ain't did nothing wrong. Production has always been shady, which is what Nene has been saying, and everybody pretended like she was lying until they got showed up. What up, Barry?
It's like they brought Ebony on to be the Black compass. Like, oh my God, everything Black is Ebony. And it's like, okay, if you're gonna usher in a Black woman on Housewives of New York, because I've been watching from the beginning. I love the Housewives of New York because I'm from New York. So if you usher her in, like everything was Black Lives Matter, and everything was like, I'm blackity black, 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 and black, 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 blackity black. Like everything was like everything she was saying. And I don't think this was a time, like you said, Bravo was showing their slip, because they showed like, all right, we just brought her on because of Black Lives Matter. Now, you know, it's a lot of Black socialites in New York. You could have been brought someone Black on the Housewives of New York, because I was wondering why it wasn't someone Black on the Housewives of New York.
Right, but this is the thing. At the end of the day, what it comes down to, in my opinion, and I'm leaving it at that, she got a right to say everything she's saying. I stand by her with everything she's saying. I am never for silencing or censoring a Black woman's speech. We have a right to express what our experiences are, and I feel like the whole world got a right to kiss our Black asses, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So moving right along.
Can I just say something about Marlo?
Yeah, girl, go ahead.
When she first came on to Housewives of Atlanta, she alluded to the fact that she was an escort and a kept woman. She had a very rich old man that supported her. So I don't know why everyone's wondering where she's gotten her money from, because she's gotten her money.
We want to know who.
Well, Doree, it's not so much
She
we
never
wonder
got
where
it.
she got it from. You
She
didn't
never,
hear that
she
from.
never
Did you
exposed who it was.
No. What I'm saying is, when you get paid to come on a TV show, you want to see what's on the show. Has it ever been exposed on the show that she got her money for,
No,
shaking
she
that
never.
ass?
No, she kept him a secret, just like Kim kept Big Daddy a secret. And I don't know to this day that we know who Big Daddy is.
Well,
I've heard rumors, but
at least we know on the show, Big Daddy would roll up and she'd go, "Oh, Big Daddy," but we'd never see him. And we knew that this guy was giving her money, right?
Right.
I don't think we ever seen that from Marlo.
We did not. We absolutely didn't, Harriet, and I agree. And let me say this. Marlo never hinted that she was an escort. People started calling her an escort. What Marlo said very clearly was that she had a very rich old white billionaire as a boyfriend, and she alluded to the fact that he may or may not be somebody's husband. Now, that's what she alluded to. Now, the rest of them hookers may be calling her an escort, and I was really shook by that, especially considering that all of them got whole facts. Kandi Nasty behind, been laying up with people's husbands. It's the truth. Kandi Nasty Tail been laying up with people's husbands since the Bible days. Kenya Whore Pores slept with Mike Tyson when he was with Robyn Givens. That's the man who bought her the house. She was messing with another married African. See, all these hoes got whole facts. We ain't even gonna talk about Porsha and Sheree because they let it all hang out. Understand me? Okay. Now, the only person I don't know for sure about is Cynthia, and that's just because she's boring, and I don't know if anybody wants that boo. Okay? So they started calling her out her name, but in reality, they didn't know her business because I don't think she even put them in her game room. And what I'm saying is that would have been an interesting as hell storyline, but Marlo wasn't giving it up. Now she want to give us the nephew storyline. Girl, we don't care about the boys. We want to know about the men.
Marlo ain't trying to give up her money. Exactly. Marlo like, Marlo like, I ain't got time to give up my money. No.
And you know what? I know that the show is dying, and I heard, and I don't know if it was from Sharrell Perry, that they're sending down the producers from Potomac to kind of revive Atlanta.
I mean, something needs to happen. Because I know that they postponed them from October, and they're going to replace it with New Jersey, and then they're going to bring them on, I think, February, Atlanta.
Right. So I heard it somewhere that they're sending down the Potomac producers to redo the Atlanta show. I think they should bring back Kim and Nene. I mean, that was the show.
Kim doesn't want Kim on there.
Were the best.
I don't want Kim on there, period.
At all. No. Absolutely not. But I'm gonna tell you something else.
Kim and Corey need to just go over there on the side, go on the side with your 25 kids. Bye. But we don't want to see them.
Yes. Bye. But see, so this is the thing, right? I heard something like that, but I wasn't sure about it. I don't know if Potomac's producers can save them because it's a different aesthetic. It's a whole different vibe in Atlanta than Potomac. But, good luck to them. I think Bravo messed up when they lost Carlos King. Carlos King really ran that circus very well. Yes. He was the right amount of messy and professional, and he knew how to work
Carlos
that
King is when it was popping. When it was popping.
Yeah, and the thing Carlos is like. The thing is, he understood those people. He understood the whole vibration of Atlanta. So that's why it really worked. That's why you see his other shows. People are glued to the screen watching Encore and everything else. Like, we all may have our issues about Carlos because Carlos, was problematic at times. But you can't take anything away from his skill, his creativity, and his ability to do what he does. Carlos knew how to stir the pot, yet keep it from being completely trashy. Because now they've gotten all the way down to the monster truck rally and the wet t-shirt contest without Carlos. Okay? So that's what we're looking at. Now, y'all, Dorit, Perry, all y'all, tell me something. Did y'all see that Mia finally came on and told them people that she was up there shaking it for dollars?
Let me tell you, I am so sick of Fallon.
Yeah, Mia finally
stories.
admitted to it. Mia finally admitted that she was indeed a
When
stripper.
did I miss this? Was it
Child, where was
today?
you at? Everybody was talking about it today.
Oh well, I
We
mean,
all knew that.
you know what?
I
I
didn't
was
know
busy.
nothing until she
I
said
was
it.
busy today. I was busy
Oh,
today.
was it
Oh,
confirmed?
well, listen, honey, Miss Thing she done came in, confirmed, brought the certificate and a thumbprint that she was indeed doing the left cheek, right cheek. She was throwing that thing in a circle and
Well, I
shaking
mean,
it
you know
like a
what
square.
though? I mean, see that. I mean, you know, it's cool that it was confirmed today, but certain things Perry don't need confirmed. She
Yeah,
told you
me
where she
either.
met him at.
That's true
She
now.
told
That's
you.
true.
But
And then
she she made it known when she sat there and said, when she kept shading his age, and she sat there and said, "Oh my God, when I first met him, he was like my daddy."
Yep.
And then, you know, when I found out, you know, how much money he had, like I got right under him.
So
She made it. She confirmed it.
She confirmed it. And you know what? I think they had an open relationship, because what wife would let her husband disappear for 2 months and then let him back in the house? Those locks
You
would
know
be
who would?
changed.
Hold on. Let me tell you who would.
Hold on. Say what now? Who we talking
He
about?
disappeared on her for Fallon. He
We're not
decided
talking about
Fallon.
Fallon.
Oh,
Talking
I
about
was
Mia.
about Mia. I was gonna say,
Oh,
okay.
we're talking about Mia.
Yeah, Mia.
But
Mia.
I would change those locks and bye, baby.
But this is the thing, you know, with Fallon, girl, we already know Fallon is a big liar. She can't open her mouth without one falling out. But when it comes to Mia, when she said I got right under him, to me that didn't mean stripper. That just meant she was a smart girl. Cause see, let me say this. I don't judge people for being gold diggers. I don't have a problem with it. People are quick to judge women. Oh, she's sleeping with him for money, and half the people talking is screwing men for free.
For free.
Understand me?
No, you know
You
what
did
though?
all
I
this.
mean,
You did all the same dirty gutter butt stuff, and you didn't even get a fish sandwich. So the fact
Cindy,
that
you're
you
right. That's right. Why do it for free when you
but
can
it's a
get
business
money?
deal.
Well, this is the thing. I feel like I like Mia and her husband's marriage. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I love their marriage. I love it because I think they work well together.
Right.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
I think they fit so well together, and I love because he's not like he's an older man, but he's not a Ray.
Yeah, he's not a Ray.
He's not a Ray.
You know, see, there's a difference. See, Mr. Ray,
he got a little bit of sweat because I like an older man. Like,
yeah.
If anybody knows me, they know I like a senior. I like a senior citizen, and if anybody knows me, they know. I like an older man. I said, but you know, it was not the same. He got a little swag with him.
But this is the thing. I just feel like this. If you can stand that man, and evangelist and writer Valerie Robinson Smith, thank you, and welcome to the royal family. We have been gossiping. But this is the thing, right? I feel like any woman, if you can stand that man, get your money. Now, Uncle Ray is more of a sugar daddy, and Mr. G is a cat daddy. Now, whether you get yourself a sugar daddy or a cat daddy, I say get the bag, baby. Get the bag.
Yes, a sugar cat. Hey.
That's right. You know, y'all know what I'm saying. The old cat daddy got a little style to him. He got a little flair,
because he's definitely a cat daddy.
That's old cat daddy. I don't have no problem with
giving cat daddy. Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, you know, sister, I tell you this, like, I never had a problem with gold diggers.
Right.
Now, I would call them out for being what they is, right?
Right.
And just like gold diggers really can't be successful without a trick. I call out the tricks too, okay? You know, the whole thing is it's a business deal, and sometimes it can work out because
that's right.
It's marriage by convenience. And a lot of marriages is just like that. You know what I'm saying? Marriage by convenience. So if it works for you, do it. Whatever.
That's what I don't care. It works. Yeah. But I felt like those ladies over there in Potomac were basically trying to make this girl feel bad or trying to, you know, throw jabs at her, especially Bubba Sparks. Bubba threw so many jabs at this girl. It didn't make no sense. And Terry, I still want to see if something is to this mess with her being jealous. Whether Eddie was looking at that lady too long or what had happened. Because when
she is jealous. You know what though? Because in her mind, in my opinion, she want to be just that.
Yeah, she wants to be
that stripper that could get somebody to give her millions. Eddie can't give her millions. Eddie can't give her millions. But Eddie, give her other issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into all that.
Perry, did you say that degree can't fix all that body?
Yeah.
All them 4 degrees. Yeah.
I mean,
all them 4 degrees ain't fix that body.
All that happiness up there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's going the opposite way, and I think she envy a person. You know how a person go through their life and take the wrong road, but they envy the next person who took the road they took, like Mia, and successful. She wished she was Mia.
Right.
In my opinion.
That makes sense. That make a lot of sense, actually, when you think about it. And I think it kind of explains maybe what her dynamic is and why she having such a problem. Y'all, Princess say Heaux is winning right now. I agree. Big ups to the Heaux.
Do we want to forgive Wendy for all her indiscretions?
Oh, I would never. I done told you.
Because you know what? Because like we see that she's very insecure. And we know for a fact now that she got her body revamped and everything like that she was already insecure, because that's maybe why she kept throwing up the 4 degrees. Like, well, you know what? I'm not, all that, but I'm smart. So that's why she kept, because you notice it's been 2 episodes. She didn't mention none of them degrees.
Oh, she got
that new body. She didn't mention the degrees.
That's true.
She used that as an excuse that
she did not mention the degrees.
And she needs to say
because she got that new body.
Dorit, what you say, darling?
I think she said that being that she's also a commentator, that she needs to look good. I didn't know that you need to have tatas in a rear end to be a commentator on TV.
Right. Commentator? I mean, I thought she was selling candles. You can do that from your basement.
No, she wanted to fit the aesthetic of what she think is in. That's what it was.
Oh, no. I feel you, and that's true. That's what she wanted. But I'm saying, like, people like that just come and just throw out like a lot of smoke screens. You know what I'm saying? She's not telling you what her real issues are. That's why we're on this panel trying to guess what her problems is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think she's insecure about her body and probably even her career, which is a sad thing to have 4 degrees. And then you want to just throw it all away to, basically get all this work done and be like a stripper and a candle maker.
Because I think she was a nice looking woman. I think she was very attractive. I think she was attractive just like the other young lady from Basketball Wives, OG. I think they both were attractive. But you have to stay in your lane of attractiveness.
But this is the thing for me, right? The issue for me with Wendy was, I think Wendy felt insecure because she has color issues. She color struck. And I think that's what was bothering her. And then we can't even put her on the same planet with OG because OG got body, yada, yada. And Wendy just, Wendy did not. Let's just say that. I'm going to just say she did not.
No, they were, but I think they both were attractive women. But I think society put this stigma on what's attractive and what's not. And they just fed into it, whole bodily, oh my God, you don't like me because I look a certain way. Like when OG just was horning in on girl, you are a beautiful woman. Stop.
OG was telling the truth. OG already knew she was beautiful. OG called out them 2 colorist tramps, period. And when it comes to Wendy, Wendy was one of those girls that we call a butterhead. Okay, her head was straight, but her body, I still say, looked like a wet cigarette. That girl was walking around here.
She was a straight up and
she looked. No, ma'am. When she had on that white dress, that heifer looked like a white Virginia Slim that got bent up in the back, and it was terrible. That body was beat up. She looked like somebody had squeezed out some toothpaste from the tube and just dressed it up. That body was hit, okay? And we're not finna pretend like it ain't. And we definitely can't put her in the same category with OG. OG is a whole athlete. She took care of her body. OG was not insecure. OG said, let me finish what I'm saying. Wanted me. But that's what I'm saying.
Wait, she supposed to hear to the side when she said that?
let me finish what I'm saying.
Me.
At the end of the day, OG was not insecure. OG was very cocky and secure with herself, as she should have been, because according to her, she's your favorite athlete's favorite athlete.
Right.
See, Wendy,
and that part.
Wendy could never stand next to OG. Never. Not on her best day. Not on her best day.
I think that Mia is going to be a real thorn in Wendy's side this season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She already is already.
Mm-hmm.
Already.
But no, what Monique? What's her name? The new girl. She's not what Wendy wants.
Mia. Mia
ain't what Wendy wants. Cause she shut it down when Wendy came there, like, you're gonna get your hand out of my face. She expected another response. She was like, my hand is in your face, and what?
What you gonna do?
What happened? What you gonna do? She didn't know what to do with that.
Well,
she didn't know what to do with that.
She ran back to those 4 damn degrees and got the hell away.
That's exactly
what she did. Wendy. Wendy's like, what happened?
But Perry, and in Bubba Sparks' defense, those degrees were a safe place at that moment, because I think at that moment she realized that Mia was indeed about their life. Now, Mimi, our head sniper, has arrived. She says Wendy was shaped like a zipper. Well, all right, girl.
I thought she was a shoe.
A zipper.
It's a zipper, child, a whole zipper.
She was like, she was straight up and down. Straight up and down. Ain't no sideways, no nothing. Straight up and down.
Now, you know what? Mo Better Flower Petals just said some real stuff, y'all. Pete. She said OG got body and she's brilliant. See, that's the thing that was messing Wendy up. OG didn't have to go around bragging. Like, she displayed her intelligence, especially next to them ignorant tramps that couldn't keep up. And she still displayed body, yada, yada. Like, there was body on demand.
Because what took me all the way out was Evelyn. When she said, Ocho Cinco wanted me. Ocho Cinco wanted me. Evelyn face. That took me out. Evelyn could have died right there. She had a whole heart attack right there. Like, what? How?
Yep.
She shut Evelyn down right there.
But she didn't shut her down hard enough, because then Evelyn offended the world with the pet heard around the world. When she went to beating that dusty cooch like a cheap rug,
no, but she offended her so much. So when you had to pet your cooch, that was the girl. What are you doing?
It was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. And
if I say something to you to make you pat your coochie like that, it's a whole problem.
You ain't never lied. But I'm just interested to see what's gonna happen, Perry, because Mia ain't pulling no shots.
No,
Mia ain't pulling no shots at all.
This season is gonna be great. Just sit back and watch. Sit back.
Yes,
it's
Lord.
Over.
We in for a ride.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night is going to be on, and then we're going to jump on here right after the show and let everybody unpack what they just saw. I don't know what's coming, but like I'm here for a whole Gizelle and Auntie Karen showdown.
We know it's going to be a whole bunch of mess. Gizelle is so upset. You got Karen, you got Wendy.
But I think it's going to be more of a Robyn and Juan's show tomorrow.
You probably won't get to them for another couple of weeks, because they sort of like on the
Robyn and Juan tomorrow.
Like the background picture, like a background picture. You know, everybody's seen what's going on with Robyn and Juan already. Nobody needs to see it again.
Yeah, I ain't studying that. I want to see.
The only thing we need her to do is come out here and confess it. Just say it, so we can move on.
It. Thank you. I'm with you, brother-in-law. Go ahead, Dorita. I'm sorry.
I think that
but they won't go into detail.
Depressed. And that she's depressed, and that's why she's sleeping so much. And he just doesn't understand that. Maybe she should get some therapy.
Yeah,
I don't know whether she needs therapy.
She probably do, because not to say anything, because I suffer from agoraphobia and depression, and it's been times where you can't get up. It's like you want to get up, and I feel bad for her sometimes because you can't get up. But I'm going to bring some gifts for Robyn on Tuesday. When we do our review on Tuesday on the House of Princess.
Mm-hmm.
We need some gifts to Robyn, because Robyn needs something to get her out of that funk. Because sometimes when you do suffer from depression and you just can't get up, like sometimes it affects your whole body, like to where you can't move. And it's not even making light of depression because it's serious.
Well,
but Robyn better get up. We need to keep Juan on TV.
Now, what were you about to say, Doreen? What you say, Doreen?
He doesn't understand. He has no support for her. I don't think he loves her. Why is he there?
Well, let me tell you what I think, right? My thing when it comes to Juan is that I think Juan is very honest. I think Juan is honest in that he don't like Robyn. He don't want Robyn. I honestly feel like he hasn't liked her since she lost all his goddamn money, and I don't blame him. And I'm gonna tell you this right here too. I don't feel like she's depressed. I feel like Robyn is sorry as hell. I feel like Robyn has always been sorry as hell, and she's always come off to me as sorry as hell. She's so lazy. She doesn't have her own storyline. She doesn't have her own personality. She waits for Gizelle to tell her what to do and when to do. And what Gizelle needs to tell her to do is get up out that bed and wash her behind. She don't need no antidepressant. She needs a bath. I have had enough of Robyn, the handsome Dixon. Okay, it's enough. Okay, ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. The only thing we want to give you is a first class ticket off our goddamn TV screens. Enough is enough, Robyn.
That'll work.
No, but Robyn is so sad because it's like, Robyn, you got to keep it together because we need Juan. Robyn, at this point, we need Juan. You have to keep it together. That's it. Robyn.
Well, she don't have one. She don't really have one, so I don't think we need neither one of them. They both can get the hell on. It's over with those two. It's just over. And Gizelle there, because I think, at least Gizelle by herself in that West Wing, at least bring something. Robyn did not bring anything to the show.
Not the West Wing.
Right. But
yeah, West Wing.
You're right. You're right, brother-in-law, because even if we don't like Gizelle, she gives us material. Like the jokes write themselves. Like she shows up, she's got the Versace napkin over the bed. She's wearing tacky clothes.
Not the napkin.
She got the whole Flavor of Love dining room. Like she gives us a lot. Her neck folds are just flapping in the breeze all gloriously. So she gives it to us. And Robyn gives us nothing.
Nothing.
I want to see Robyn go because I want to see Gizelle hold it down on her own. I want to see Gizelle be the villain on her own with no backup. Because if you the villain, you got to come through.
Gizelle, well, you know what? Carrying a lot of material.
What you say, Doreen?
I said Gizelle gives Karen a lot of material.
She does, Lord, and y'all, is it me or does Auntie Karen clap back and knock her head off every time?
Every time.
I mean, she don't got good great with
Sing Sing, because Sing Sing is one of the worst prisons you can be in New York. Allegedly. That's not allegedly. It's the truth.
Oh, that's not alleged. That's real.
It's real.
No, that's allegedly.
No.
It's the worst prisons in New York. Because Sing Sing, I heard, was a vacation.
No, it's not. It's one of the worst prisons to be in.
No, it's the worst prison, but I heard that when you get in there, if you know certain people, it's a little vacation.
But everybody don't know certain people. So, but this is the thing, Doreen. Let me tell you. Now, whether we believe Auntie Karen or not, and y'all know I'm an Auntie Karen stan. However, y'all look at Jaded Nerd cutting up talking about Juan Dixon's handsome friend. But
bring him in.
He ain't grabbed the link. But this is the thing, right? I feel like she explained that she said Sing Sing because she mentioned Gizelle's hot box and she was like making reference to hot boxes in prison. I personally feel like Auntie Karen felt sorry for her and tried to just dial it back and didn't want to say what she was backpedaling.
She was backpedaling like, I just said that. But she didn't want to say Bellevue. Bellevue.
But this is the thing. We don't know what she meant. She could have meant Bellevue, or Karen could have had some other dirt on Gizelle that we're not aware of. Because you got to remember, these two ladies have a history, and she knows a whole lot of tea that she ain't poured up for nobody. And I think she felt bad for Gizelle Nick in that moment, and her foes, and said, "You know what? I'm not even gonna snatch her foes today. I'm gonna just say I was joking." And that's what
Karen
I think.
Karen is a gracious queen. She's so gracious.
She is. Because at the reunion last year, she spared Juan. She spared him. She said she was gonna tell all their business, but she backed up and she gave him, gave him an olive ring.
We got to grab the crown just for Karen.
I mean, Karen is the queen.
Just for Karen. Because Karen is a gracious queen.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. She is the queen of Potomac.
She is the queen.
I mean,
just for Karen.
But I'll say this though. If Robyn left, Gizelle can stand up for herself because she's crafty enough to recruit somebody else. And for a person that's been alone by themselves for a long time, wisdom comes. Because when the last time Gizelle had a man?
Never.
Yeah, okay, there we go, right? So her life is built around this wisdom or the craft to recruit other people and stuff like that. Gizelle will be okay without Robyn. Because really, if you think about it, Robyn don't even fight a lot of her battles. Robyn just that, what you think, child? Yes, girl. That's it. Get your ass on. Get off the show.
That's real, bro. That's real. But you saw at that dinner table, she was about to try to jump in and save her homegirl. She was, until Wendy, Bubba Sparks turned around and was like, "Nope, we're not gonna do no ganging up." And it was at that moment that I think, Juan Dixon's handsome friend, as Jaded likes to say, realized that this season is gonna be a little different than usual.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that's when she figured it out. Like, it's gonna be a little different this time, and we can't gang up.
Yep.
So I don't know.
But I'm telling you, Wendy got her 5th degree in loyalty. Wendy, I'm rolling with Karen this season. I hope she stick with her the whole season through. But Wendy got her 5th degree in loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the hard part about her rolling with Karen, didn't Karen bring Mia?
Yes. And that's why she's mad. That's why she's mad.
Like, bitch, I was trying to get down with you. And then you done brought her here? Who is this?
Right. So, I mean, I don't know who Wendy gonna roll with.
Wendy Harpo. Who's this woman?
I mean, she can't roll with Ashley. Ashley ain't about shit right now. You know what I'm saying? She just having babies and wasting time waiting on the cash to come.
But please, doesn't Ashley get messier when she's pregnant? Ashley, no.
I like
Ashley was sitting there. Those heels was even messy. How she brought out them heels knowing she couldn't wear them. That was just messy. And she knew she couldn't wear those heels. She knew she couldn't, get up in them. And she still tried. And the babies, all in the mix. Dean even knew when to close his eyes. Close your eyes, Dean. He was he knew, because they messy.
Yeah. I understand that. That makes sense. But yeah, I like pregnant Ashley. So we're gonna see what happened with that. Ashley over there popping out babies and securing her goddamn bag. I said, girl, get another one. Get a third baby. Yeah. Lock him down.
Could you believe the
close your eyes, Dean? Dean's the kids are messy. Dean was I've been there since last season. I was sitting in your lap when they tried to come for Monique. I'm here for it.
Now, what did you say, Doreen?
I said, could you believe the conversation Ashley had with her mother? I was dying. She was so sexually explicit, telling these things to my mother. I could never talk to my mother that way.
I cringed in my soul when she mentioned she had other holes. I didn't want to hear about her other holes, and I cringed even harder when her mama didn't flinch when she mentioned all them other holes. I said, y'all, is this real?
Right.
I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I could never talk to my mother, God bless her soul, like that, ever.
Yeah, there's no way.
But maybe, I seen that too, and I felt the same way. But then I think Ashley said that and had to come up with some excuse to cover up him out creeping.
You think so, bro?
You know what though? Seriously, I think so. Because first you'll go, well, I'm not in the mood for all this, but we have other options. You know what? Your other option was his ass was up there creeping, but you don't want to tell your mother that.
Right.
That's my personal opinion.
No, but the mama, our mama going to sit there and say, well, you know, if you satisfy your man, he ain't going to have to look anywhere else, basically.
Right.
Mama,
yeah, that's scary.
Mama?
Yeah, that's too much to be telling your mom about you using the other hoes. Matter of fact, me and my mom ain't never discussed.
I need to know which hole was she talking about, because I still think it was the ass.
I don't care what hole it was. You don't talk about your holes with your mama. Now your mama don't want to hear
about it. Weird. It was just weird and very uncomfortable for me.
It was weird, but what I'm saying is this, right? Nobody, I mean, I never told my father or my mother, stuff like that. That's ridiculous. But I think she could have said, like, in casual conversations, no, we haven't been intimate, whatever. I'm not in the mood, whatever. But at the time came, she had to find some excuse because now she been married to this man, but the family know him too. And they know how he is. So they know if he ain't getting it at home, he getting it somewhere else. So let me go ahead and explain how I'm keeping him home. And then seriously, and for me, it went a little deeper because we know that he tried to go different routes. You know what I'm saying? When he out creeping, okay?
Yeah.
Rumors have it. So, I got another hole that he liked.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I swear to God, it was the asshole. I thought it was. Oh, can we say?
Well, I mean, that's it.
It's the Porch girl.
I just don't want to say it.
No.
Now, see this, and you know what? Now, listen. My head sniper made a good point. Ashley is ran through every entry and exit point on her body. That's why I had a problem with her talking about Mia's cooch and trying to slut shame this lady when literally Ashley's body is Grand Central Station. Like
that's why I said Ashley gets messier when she's pregnant. No, Ashley would have never came for Mia the way she came for Mia if she wasn't pregnant.
Oh yes, she would have, because she was nasty when she wasn't pregnant toward Karen.
But she would say stuff, but the way she said it about Mia was like, "Oh well, it's beat to a pulp."
But this is my thing. But to me, that's not messy. That's nasty and it's slut shaming. And I feel like you got a whole lot of nerve when, once again, this is somebody with whole facts. Your man bringing men, women, giraffes, donkeys, clowns. He got
kangaroos.
He got
kangaroos too.
He got circus performers, boomerangs. This man got Bonham and Bailey circus up in that bedroom running through you, and you trying to slut shame another woman that you know absolutely nothing about. I found it to be just nasty and tacky, and I wasn't for it. I really,
I came across very jealous, like when she said it. It's like, damn, man, ain't nobody talking to you. It's not even your battle. But why are you hating on Mia?
But you know what? It's a lot because Mia man is old with swag and her man is just old.
Right, well, but at the time when they had a dinner party, I don't think they even met the man yet, right? So
she knew.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. I'm just wondering, why did she come out the pocket like that to attack this girl when she could have just stayed in her own zone?
I'm gonna tell you what I think, bruh. I feel like Mia got them chicks bothered. Every one of them that is out for attention and wanna appear like Miss Hotsy Totsy, they're all bothered. Ashley felt like, oh, I'm the wild, sexy one, and here come this girl rolling like an 18-wheeler. She comes sliding up in there. She got top, front page, back page, all the pages, and then Wendy went and bought some pages. And then when it comes, she pops out talking about happy, and this like sounded stupid, and got her, less than exciting cheeks, because those cheeks were not exciting. I don't care what nobody says. And so, with that being said, I think that she just really, between Wendy and Ashley, they were both really insecure because, as she has admitted, She giving stripper vibes. So that's the problem. That's what it come down to. Corrine, thank you for the super sticker, boo. I love you. Now, Dorit, you need to tell me what you think about this. Dorit, come on. What you got?
Yes, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just bewildered.
I got you on the big screen. What is your opinion of Mia, honey?
I love Mia. I think she's going to bring it this season. As I said before, the fact that her face doesn't move is disturbing. That's the only thing I have to say about Mia.
Oh my God, girl, you crazy. Yeah. You say it's the fact that her face don't move for you. You need her face to move. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's so crazy.
How can it move? It's all Botox, fillers. You know, she's got the whole thing going on, and her face does not move.
No, I feel you. I mean, but those other girls ain't threatened because her face ain't moving. Maybe they're thinking about the other parts moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree, bro. They looking at the front page and the back page, and them pages is wheeling and jumping, and they a little bothered.
And Gizelle got worried too. I don't know why she got worried. She ain't even got a man to lose.
Oh my God. Eric, did you just say she ain't got a man to lose?
Right. I mean, come on. I mean, if anybody should be used to sharing a man, it should be Gizelle. Just saying. And Robyn.
Yeah.
We didn't include her in that mix too.
Robyn is sharing a man out of guilt. Robyn is guilty.
Gizelle is an attractive woman. I don't know why she just doesn't go out and find herself another man.
Because Giselle's mean.
Yeah.
She's attractive. She is very attractive. She's a beautiful woman, but she's mean as hell. Like, girl, you make yourself very unattractive. Like, you make yourself very unattractive by acting the way you act. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Now, me and brother-in-law might have some alternate theories on that, but I'm going to let you run with that one, Dorit, and me.
But maybe because it's a fire. You know, Cameron said it was a fire down there, so she's probably mad. She's looking at everybody that's not on fire like,
there's some men that like me.
Yeah, a lot of men like me. That's why I just kept quiet. Because at the end of the day, you can be as mean as you want to be. If that thing down south is mean, they don't give a damn how mean you are. Okay? So to me, I don't want to say what it is because that might not be nice. But I feel like that Auntie Karen is on point with the flamethrower. Now that's what I'm saying. They don't mind mean, but they don't like to burn. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave
nobody's willing to go into that fire pit without no holy water. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I could deal with mean, but I ain't gonna be on fire.
Yeah, like what's the name? Sweet Brown. Oh Lord Jesus, there's the fire. It's like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right, so me and fire, bitch. I gotta go.
I mean, because that can just go right out the window for real.
You ain't lying. Listen, I don't care how hot and bothered the man get. The minute the flamethrower come out, you gonna listen. You just put out all his desire. It's all gone. Once he realizes that he can get burnt up in the flame, he is not Rick James.
Put a blanket over it.
Yeah,
is that Rick James, sis?
Fire and desire. Yes, Rick James and Tina Marie. And listen, that man say, I don't want you to turn on your fire. No. So, when it's like that, that might explain why she's so angry. I'd be angry too.
Yeah, because it's something because girl, like you too mad.
And, I mean, at her age, and most women like go through the thing where they heat up anyway at that age. But hell, I mean, you heating up in all areas. That's
you say heat up. I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean heat up? Shit, I'm 43. What you talking about heat up?
I mean, she can't put no headband around it. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, that is ridiculous.
It is,
You said ain't no cooler in that fire, basically.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, maybe, I don't want to say that she doesn't take care of her issue. Maybe she rolling with an ice pack. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I will say that.
But you know what? This could have put her in Sing Sing, allegedly.
No, I don't think this is what did it. I don't think this is what did it.
I'm on fire. If I'm on fire, somebody got to pay. And if they ain't got to pay, maybe I went crazy. And I got to go to Sing Sing. Maybe I got to go. Because this could be a reason. Because, Karen did mention the fire crotch and the Sing Sing. Because all I was thinking was like, oh my God, Paris Hilton, because like, that's my fire crotch, she's such a fire crotch. And that's all I was thinking when she was saying that. I was like, ooh, what's going on? So maybe the fire crotch could have sent her to Sing Sing, allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a reach, sis. I think that was a reach. But
because if you get a fire crotch, maybe you go crazy and try to kill somebody and they try to put you away.
Yeah, no, I don't see Gizelle doing that one. I don't see her doing it. But what I do know is I think that she got thoroughly embarrassed because Auntie Karen put her on Front Street. Right. I think that she didn't have a way back. That's why she was in her confessional with that tired walk box comment. And it's like, once somebody accuses you of an infection, the last thing you want to do is admit to dripping. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I'm gonna leave it
right, exactly.
But because I was like, girl, don't you know if it's a little bit too drippy? That's a problem.
Yeah. I wasn't ready. And hopefully we don't hear anything else about her hot box. Look at Jaded talking about Alexa played The Box Is Hot by Juvenile. Yes, my Lord. And that's where we're gonna leave her box at, because that box disturbed me. I am really I was outdone, and I'm with Stu S. I screamed at Watt Box. Yeah, when she said that, I was like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. And it was real bad too when she made the comment talking about Auntie Karen being like, how would you know what's between this woman's legs? You know that lady ain't never touched you. That's not Robyn. How would you
if she know what's between Ray's leg, because she keep coming for Ray?
Yeah, she's never seen Uncle Ray out of his clothing. Like Gizelle, she reaches a lot.
Yeah, I'm tired of her coming for Ray. Like at this point, Karen needs to fight her.
Oh no, Auntie would never.
I mean, Karen doing the right thing. She ain't got to physically fight her. Just keep doing it the way she's doing.
No, but you keep coming for my husband, bitch.
Okay, I got you.
No, because you keep it's like every time, like you keep coming from his alleged, impotency. Like you keep coming for it. Like, what the fuck? Like, did Karen tell Gizelle something? That's all I want to know.
No, she didn't have to tell us the word on the street.
I mean, because if he was that way, I mean, Karen still got a better chance of getting something than her.
Basically, because he's still on the phone.
I mean, yeah.
Well, at this point, he's not even in the phone.
Mm-hmm. He ain't nowhere.
That nigga lost.
He ain't nowhere. And this is the thing. Now, brother-in-law, tell me what you think about this. I have a theory. Now, I believe that Corona is what's ruining Desert Nick's life. Corona is the reason C19 ruined her business. It took her man from her. It made her house look like a barn. Like, C19 just ruining her life. It made her go buy all them decorations from Dollar General. Is it true? Do you really believe her that C19 is the bane of her existence? Or is this just, textbook business?
I feel like her life created C19.
Ooh.
I'm only saying. I mean, because look, misery love company, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, they ain't have a damn thing to do with her failures. It's not like C19 been rolling around here for the last 9 years. Did I freeze?
Yeah. Right. No, you didn't freeze. You on point.
Oh, I thought everybody got quiet. Yeah, I'm just saying it. Like,
no, you're telling the truth. We're like, hey.
Nobody had nothing to do with her life, and COVID. I mean, it's one thing, but it affected everybody. Why? I mean, why isn't everybody else's life destroyed? Just hers. right? Oh, I had a possibility. My business. People start businesses every day that fail. She was one of them. Okay.
Exactly.
She got married. It failed. It happens every day.
Yes.
And it's not for no virus or no disease or whatever. It's just bad, bad timing, bad judgment on her part.
Right.
That's
That's
it.
true. So let me ask you this. What the hell happened to Robyn business with them hats? I ain't seen them hats nowhere. I ain't seen nobody wearing them hats.
I mean, because do you ever go to 7? Well, hold on. I mean, I got to just give you just a little bit here.
You gotta switch to the 7-Eleven, bro.
Yeah, if you was to go to 7-Eleven and buy a large Slurpee, you'll get one of her hats for free.
I be dang. Now you know what? Leave it to you. So I gotta go get a Slurpee and one of them gas station hot dogs to get one of them hats.
Right. Just like when you get a kids meal, you get a toy.
I'm done.
I'm just keeping it real. I mean, that's what happened to it. Like, not all merchandise sell. If anybody's been in real retail, you know how you go to Walmart, you see the big bin sitting in the middle, and it'd be 99-cent DVD. And then they said, hey, 99-cent, but if you can grab one and put it in your pocket without us seeing it, you can get it for free. That's what her damn hats is.
Okay. I could see some of that. I could see some of that. And so this the thing with the hats. Now D had a comment that said, I thought she said they was doing well. I thought she said they was doing well too. And then all of a sudden we ain't heard nothing else about these goddamn hats.
No, I mean, people tell you everything, like to sell something, you guys say, oh yes, we orders are backed up. Everything's blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They say that to get you to try to call in, hurry up before the merchandise run out. Hell, nobody want the damn merchandise. For real, to sell a hat, to me, was there anything special about that damn hat?
No.
Anybody?
She had the little silk lining in the hat. And Auntie Karen put that hat up in the confessional and it looked like somebody had stitched it together with my first sewing machine. So I don't know what the issue was, but I can tell you one thing for sure. I honestly feel like all of her sorority sisters bought them hats. I feel like everybody in Delta Sigma Theta, no disrespect, and big up to our sisters of DST 1913, okay? But I feel like they were the ones who single-handedly bought them ugly hats because they look like something you could get at the flea market.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it never impressed me, that damn hat.
It did.
It really did. But I'm not a hat guy. I'm not a hat guy, so I could be biased in that sense. But it was nothing different. I don't give a damn super knot. Most hats aren't last forever, okay? Why would I spend that money on your shit when I can get one for $2.99? Or I can go to 7-Eleven now and get hers with a purchase of a large Slurpee.
Right. And not only that, they was ugly as hell. They was ugly
exactly.
As hell. Good God. Princess, how you doing,
girl? There. I ain't want to mention that part.
Well, I was going to say it. I was going to say it. And then we got and let me say this. We have one of our illustrious sisters of DST. And she said Delta here. And hell no, I didn't. I would never. Well, that clears that up. Maybe Robyn bought her own goddamn hats. Jaded Nerd said Robyn out here selling them sorting hats from Harry Potter. I'm through. And Mimi say them hats was made for fishing. Now, girl, I was born fishing, born with the pole in my hand. I wouldn't wear that to the fish creek. Not me. Not me. I'm not putting that cheap mess on my head. Not the way I got hot flashes and them twins, Polly and Esther up there to heat your head up. Mess around and have a heat stroke out there on the creek. We can't do that. Yeah. No. Princess, what you got to tell us, man? Y'all straight over there now in Chicago?
Oh no, I'm over here in the ghetto power. Black people have ghetto ingenuity, okay? And
right. In the meantime, ghetto ingenuity.
In the meantime, in between time, I ain't got no power, but I'm gonna make sure I got some power, okay? So,
okay.
Until these lights come back on, so I ain't gonna stay before the church long,
They say grass couldn't hit, y'all. Grass couldn't hit.
I had to say something about this Karen thing and this Marlo thing. I've been listening from the bushes. And look at here. Karen just got a conscience and she felt bad. I think that she could have really got down low, and when she's in the moment, she can get low down. But I think she thought about it and felt that, you know what, I used to be this girlfriend, and she really low down, and she's really in the dumps, and I should spare her life, and I shouldn't kick her while she down. And that's the only thing about the Grand Dame that I feel is a gift and a curse, because she should have let that little bitch have it, okay? And not feel shame that she let her have it, because Gizzard Neck is not shame about what she say about her, everything that she's done to her. She still stands on the fact that she sat up there and berated that woman about her husband's taxes. She don't have no problem talking about her husband's dick, which my thing is, why are you talking about another woman's husband? You supposed to be talking about the woman. You don't have nothing to do with that woman's husband, especially you talking to underneath his clothes. That's really low class, low down, low life, low,
just low
gutter snipe type action. Okay. So I think that she knew what she was trying to say, and she didn't know the name of the crazy house and didn't want to say crazy house on camera. And so she said sing, something like that. But she knew what she was doing. That woman is embarrassed. This is not about her hot box, because we don't know when the box got hot. But back then, she was embarrassed. This man done had a baby on her. They up in front of the church people. She knows she done slept with somebody's husband when she got him. So she knew her man wasn't shit, but she thought her coochie was better. And then because she was light skinned with green eyes, that maybe that would vindicate him, make him a better woman. But that didn't do nothing for her. And he still got out there with all the hoes. Just she was one of the hoes too. So you have to respect the game. When you get in the game, you got to respect the game. That it might not go in your favor all the time. And they done paid for this damn wedding, and she didn't want to quit, so she went on with the wedding. Okay, that's all that is. She was embarrassed, and she didn't know.
Hold on, y'all. DC, one of our resident snipers, say them hats is probably flammable, just like Jizz. Let me stop. Don't stop now. You done already said it. You done already said everything.
But Sinitra and Princess, let me bounce. I'm gonna try to get me some sleep. I'm gonna get up. I got a full day tomorrow. Okay.
Listen, brother-in-law, I appreciate you so much. You know we love you over here at the Royal Family. Tell my sister I said hey and good night.
Sure will. Love you too.
Yeah, we're gonna check on y'all tomorrow while y'all talking about the love after lockup. The Royal Family is coming over.
All right, that'll work. Hey, thank you.
Dinner.
Thank you, y'all. Have a good night, bro.
Night,
bye, Princess. Bye.
Night. So now, Marlo, I like Marlo actually, but she uses her pussy for the power that it's supposed to. Marlo is another graduate of the School of Thotonomics. She did it right. She went and got her old white man, and she told you that. And she really spilled it on speak on it with Kandi some months ago, because she asked her and they wouldn't let her tell it on Roa, so she told it that. She said, well, I did some things in my past, but I got me a boyfriend or two. And she said before Roa started, before she got on Roa and met Nene, that she had a whole lot of real estate, and she had one of the top real estate, something like that. And she also had a store where Nene and them would come and buy the clothes out of. So she recycled her money from her donations or her sponsors, and she built her a business. So yeah, you could call it prostitution of whatever you want to, but she had her daddy. She just preferred old rich white men, and she did what she had to do to get what she wanted. Okay, and she took her money and she moved on with it, and she steady flipping, and they still coming in there to buying old shit that she wore to and spending money to wear it.
But see, this is the thing with Marlo, and I guess I look at it different because we're from the same neck of the woods. And real talk, a lot of, for the Florida girls in the building, I'm pretty sure Mimi and them, y'all can back me up. We come from a school of thought where you don't talk to a man unless he's reaching in his pocket. You don't let a man waste your time and he ain't spending no cash. That's just not what we do. That's one of the biggest insults you can give a woman in Florida, is to say she laying up with a man for free. We don't do that. So at the end of the day, Marlo was really doing what we was raised to do. You don't let no man play in your face and play in your bed, and you get up with a wet behind and dry pockets. We don't do that. So at the end of the day, when she first told her story about how she was working and the man said he admired her see, Mimi got my back. Mimi say amen. Bella Tip say 904 Duval, Florida. So see, the ladies can tell y'all that Auntie ain't telling no lie. That's how we roll down there. You don't talk to a man unless you can get your money. And that goes for husbands, baby daddies, boyfriends, whatever you want to call it, friends with benefits, all that. So what she did was, when the opportunity presented itself and that man's bag was big enough, she had a strong enough stomach to let that man get naked and come at her. Now, I don't know if I'm that strong. Ain't no old white dude finna crawl up, but I'm gonna shut up. But if she can handle it, I say, Marlo, go for the bag, baby. I don't have no
Marlo
problem.
said she can handle it.
She can handle it. And I salute her for that. I don't like the fact that she real slimy and she real sometimey, and sometimes she cool with people, sometimes she not. But at the end of the day, she just doing what come natural. She doing what come natural. It's a woman that can't recognize how to come up, and you out there and you know for a fact that you ain't no stranger to ding-a-ling. You and ding-a-lings is real friendly, but you still late on 3 or 4 of your bills. Now I ain't gonna tell you that's a sign of autism, but it's a sign that something's wrong. Now I'm gonna leave that right there. Everybody want to drag Marlo for that. Drag her for the fact that she phony as hell. Drag her for the fact that she stabs people in the back. Drag her for the fact that she's your friend today and talking about you tomorrow. Drag her for that. Let's not drag her for what don't make no sense. Because y'all know how I feel. If you have ever or are currently laying up with a man and you acting like Ashley and they going through all your homes, and you get up and you got bills that's got late notices on them, I'm gonna need you not to talk about the girl that's doing the same thing you doing and smart enough to get a bag. Now that's what I'm gonna need y'all not to do. And Corrine say that's what her mama said. And hear her TV say she want dark meat, girl. Me too. Well done. Don't leave nothing pink.
Right.
DGF
What they said, don't come home with no wet
ass and dry pockets. That's right. DGF 627 says she not selling it, but she not giving it away for free. Marlo is a trophy.
Right, I will sell it, but it ain't cheap.
It ain't free. Ain't nothing free but salvation now. DC say wasn't word on the street that Kandi was ravioli in the producer during this hit. Yes, that was the word on the street, that she wasn't just cooking ravioli for him. She was cooking ravioli for Jermaine Dupri and Jermaine Dupri daddy, allegedly.
The daddy.
That's what I just said. And she was cooking ravioli for Shakespeare, and that's how she started writing music. See, she been cooking ravioli all across Fulton County, DeKalb County. Okay? She been cooking plenty of ravioli all through Atlanta Metro, is the word on the street, allegedly.
But we're gonna say Kandi is loose looking for love.
Now look,
she was loose looking for love.
I'm gonna say this much: she was looking for the bag, and she sure got it. And guess what? I don't judge her for that either. I don't have a problem with a woman being in charge of her body, because men gonna try to use you. A man will try to shame you for collecting your money, but he's not gonna shame you for laying down and letting him use you like you a pay toilet. Okay. So I'm not mad at Kandi for getting her bag. I don't have a problem with that. All right, Tampa, Florida, Hillsborough County girl. But I don't have a problem with that. My problem with Kandi is one of those people, she want to get paid, but she don't try to make sure everybody around her is okay. Only people she look out for is the people in her house, and keep opening up them goddamn restaurants that's failing health.
Yes.
Now that's what I got a problem with. I don't have a problem with her cooking ravioli. Okay, I cook ravioli for daddy every chance I get. Okay, that's why he home.
That's because Blazing got days. What's going on?
Dee said maybe that Marlo would be a nicer person. I don't think Marlo is mean. I think that she just said what she said. And that's it. Then people be playing with her. And she let them know, you're not going to come up here and play in my face. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Marlo let the girls know off top what it is. That's just what it is. And people consider that mean and whatever, but she gonna let you know off top what it is.
Yeah, I do like that about her.
I like fashions. I like the brands. I like all that. That's what I'm into. That's what I like. That's what I do. And that's what Marlo gets.
The thing that I did like about Marlo, because I honestly, I think I could probably go through the whole cast, and there's something I like about them, and there's something I don't. one of the things that I do like about Marlo and always have is the fact that her mouth is sharp and she don't mind telling them what she got to tell them. And again, that's a true Florida trait. You're not going to find one Florida girl nowhere that ain't got a quick mouth. All of us will tell you something real nasty. We got some greasy mouths, okay?
What is in that Florida water?
You know what? I don't know. Pray for us, baby. Pray for us. DC
yes,
said Marlo hasn't done.
My mama-in-law from Florida. Like, what's in that Florida water?
I don't know, child. We need prayer. DC say Marlo hasn't done anything more or less than the other ladies. They want to look down on her. Yeah, they want to look down on her because she honest about her cooking ravioli and they still hiding and cooking it in the closet. Okay. DGF 627 says on Roa, Kandi is cool with whoever is promoting her businesses of the hardest on camera. That's true. Miss Harris say that's what I was told. Just don't get a wet A and hungry in the morning. Okay. I like that. That works. I've heard that one before too. Thank you. See, this is the thing, and and her Miss Aline Easley is telling the truth. Marlo got a story to tell, and I know she really can't talk right now because it might jeopardize her bag. But I wish, real hard that when everything is over, that she write a book or do a tell-all or something, because we want to know all the tea. I feel like Marlo's story is probably more interesting than everybody else up there. And yes, I said
Marlo gonna need a whole season by herself. Marlo needs her own show. I think that Marlo would give up the tea if she get her own show.
Yeah, she might. She might. I don't know. Because Marlo is a businesswoman first. And if she feels like it's going to jeopardize her bag, she just might not do that.
But I think it would be beneficial to her if she give up the tea for her own show, not just give up the tea on Real Housewives of Atlanta, or somebody else's show. But if she gets her own show, I think it would be worth it.
Yeah. That's true. I don't know about a whole show, but I would definitely watch a miniseries.
No, a miniseries. I need 6 episodes. Let me know what you're doing, Marlo, because I need my wigs tightened.
But the thing about that is, when you talk about doing those spinoffs, and this has been said before, the spinoffs have to include the people around her, and they got to be interesting as well. See, we watched Kandi's wedding because there was a whole lot of shit going on in there. We watched Nene's
wedding. But Kandi's wedding was boring.
It was a whole lot of shit, but it was people that participated. Mama Joyce is a show stealer. And her arguing with Todd and the prenup was important. Nene and Greg, you had the whole cast that was still a part of the wedding. These spent with Porsha, Dennis.
But with Marlo, I think mama. If she's gonna give up names and give up who she's sleeping with, I think that would be interesting in itself.
I don't
but she's never gonna do that.
She's not gonna do that.
Marlo is gonna protect her bag. A lot of those girls go on those shows and they're willing to tell everything because that's the only way to get a check. Marlo don't really need them for that check like that.
Because Marlo is what do you call it? She's seasoned. She's very seasoned. She's gonna protect her bag. And
if she was gonna kiss and tell, she would have done it by now.
Right. She's never gonna do that because she, like I said, she's gonna protect her bag. And when it comes to Kandi and her spinoffs, like, let's be honest, Kandi got them spinoffs because Bravo was basically trying to make her hush about that mess with Phaedra because she claimed that damaged her brand. That was a payoff.
Yeah, but she can't pull that now because at this point, Kandi's boring
as hell.
Kandi's boring. Got some stuff on the table for her still. It was about them restaurants and things till COVID, so I don't know.
But what's her name? Kandi need good night. Good night. Bye.
But they don't have much left on Roa.
But they need to revamp the whole show. If they're gonna, they need to erase everybody and bring everybody new, because they don't even have one that will even hold it down to even guide the other ladies through. It's not one that I can say that is gonna hold it down.
All new cast.
But see, this is the thing. That show needs to just be canceled. There's no way to bring people in. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. It's for a very specific reason. When they started this show, I heard the lady that Precious, I think was her name, when she was putting the show together, another black lady for Atlanta. She literally ended up talking to Nene, and Nene basically put everybody on that cast except for I think like one other person. So this show started off very organic, very real, and it was a matter of you had a group of friends or at least people who already knew each other, and that's what made it interesting. Their interactions were organic. So as the show went on, they started bringing in people who were not a part of the same social circle. And I feel like their downfall was when they first brought Kandi's little stink attitude behind in there, because she brought stink and funk and division into the crew. And I think at first people didn't really notice or really mind because it was just one outsider bringing mess. And then the whole tardy for the party thing happened, the little snapping between her and Nene. So it was interesting. So one outsider into the crew is interesting. But then here comes Porsha, which nobody, she wasn't a part of that social circle, but she wasn't problematic. But then the interactions were no longer organic because it started to look like, okay, we're bringing people in and we're going to pretend like they're friends. Just like they had Nene bring Porsha in and she didn't know her. Then they had Nene bring Kenya Pores in, and she didn't really know her like that. They have to introduce you in through somebody. So now we got these fake friendships, and people got to pretend like, oh, we so cool, but y'all don't even really know each other.
Right.
Then every season, you bringing in more and more people that nobody knows. They brought in Cynthia, which nobody knew. And Nene ended up being real friends. And then the word on the curb, that she ran out of money for that wedding with Peter, Nene cut the check and helped her out. And then she turned around and stabbed her in the back. So it's like, as this show is going on, it has basically degenerated. They brought in a bunch of outsiders who were not a part of the original core friend group. And then it was like, okay, we want to get rid of Nene. It's like, baby, y'all built the show on this woman's back. And y'all's only alliance, your only common thread was that y'all hated Nene and you were hating on Nene. Once Nene is gone, what the hell is your common thread? Why you got Kenya taking shots at boring Cynthia?
And then the people.
That's why I said they need to erase the whole thing and start from scratch.
Just throw it away.
I don't think so. And then the thing is, the people that really were friends, y'all didn't like them. Okay, they were born and they did one season and they were out. I can't sit up there and watch Roa and knowing it's Roa, and then y'all scratch it and then just it's a fresh new. It's a whole new show. It's a different show. So either cancel it or bring a different show, or you gonna work with what you got. That's it.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to work with what they got. I don't think. I think they need to scratch the whole thing and bring in a whole new cast. They can't even usher nobody else in, like via I know somebody or Porsha know somebody. You're gonna have to bring in a whole new cast, like make us interested again. Because
Nidra's got a point too. Nidra has a big point. They barely live in Atlanta, which is the other problem I have with it. You don't even live in Atlanta, and here we go. And then Miss Helene said, why did they take the men off the show? I agree. The men brought an element to it. Are you a housewife, but ain't no husband?
Because it's no wives. That's why they took the men off the show.
But that's the whole point. It goes back
who's the wife on that show right now? Cynthia? Who else?
But that's the whole point. They took everything. They took everything real and organic off of the show, and now it's just full of crap. It's full of crap.
And Drew is a wife, but they made her a friend. So
yeah, but Drew was so fucking like her husband, between him going to Florida and doing what he doing, like bitch, and you ain't girl, bye.
See, but this is the thing with Drew. Yeah, she was actually married. She was also a liar and boring as a bowl of oatmeal. Now the thing,
good night.
Right?
That was a good night situation.
Yes, and it's just I don't know. I just feel like that show is over. I'm like, why? How long do we hang on to a corpse? Bury it and move on already.
When you start seeing,
are we still into Married to Medicine?
She married too, but she not on the show.
Who that?
Are we still into Married to Medicine?
I told you I do not watch Married to Medicare. I will never watch Married to Medicare. They stole that black woman show, and I'm gonna stand by that. And I'm never ever supporting Married to Medicare. And nobody on Married to Medicare ever.
So you think they stole it from Mariah?
No, I don't think they stole it. We
No,
know
they did. They did.
They stole it. Hook, line, and sinker. So the fact that you can steal a black woman's intellectual property, use it to line your pocket, and then turn around and act like she's dispensable and you did nothing wrong, and then there are other black women on this show participating.
I think that's totally wrong. I honestly do think that's totally wrong. But shouldn't she have gotten some paperwork behind it?
She does.
She does have paperwork, and that is why they are in litigation. So,
but I think she should win because Mariah she was the show.
But that's the whole point, and I'm not going to support them and help them make even $1 after they have stolen from that black woman. That is absolutely what I'm not going to do. Now, I will support any of my sister channels who want to cover it, and I will tell y'all, come on, let's go while they do the review, because just me, myself, I cannot support that and still be who I am. Because y'all know what I say all the time. I am black first, black out loud, and black on purpose, and I am not going to help you mistreat another sister. It's never going to happen. Not like that. So, no, Nitra don't watch Married to Medicare. That ain't happening. No. And hellishly get on my nerves anyway.
Oh, say that about Dr. Heavenly.
I mean that by Dr. Heavenly. She get on my nerves. She's a nasty heifer. She always bothering people that ain't bothering her. I don't like her.
I think.
Oh my God, Dr. Heavenly is. Oh my God, but you know what? It's so funny. You remind me of her.
That's only because we from the same state, baby.
Yeah, from Florida. I think you remind me of y'all just so raw, like.
Yeah, that's just a cultural thing. But in the end, that's right, myself. I ain't nothing like her because I don't bother people. That's one thing about me. I bother nobody, and she's somebody that really gives me the vibe that she bothers people that ain't bothering her, and I don't really like that. I don't care for bullies. Like my mouth might be split, but I don't bully nobody. And I don't like people who try to do that. It's real slimy, it's real low class, it's low rent, and I'm over her. All the way around the board. And not just that. Let me say this. I'm over her and her Mariah Hook impression. Because the fact that she went away for the summer and came back, with a whole Mariah costume on, from the blonde weave to imitating her makeup style, it was real pathetic, and everybody saw it. Everybody saw it.
She did kind of look like her shit.
Yeah,
we saw it.
Everybody saw it. Everybody. Stevie Wonder saw it. And it's real ridiculous, the fact that, because to me what she represents is somebody who can't just appreciate another sister without feeling envious and attacking. I can appreciate one of my sisters is beautiful. I can say that one of my sisters is beautiful, and I'm going to celebrate my sisters at the end of the day. Black women, if y'all listening out there, y'all are some magical helpers. Y'all are some miraculous, beautiful.
That's why we love you, Sinitra. We love you.
And I love y'all right back. And so for me, it's like when you can't see your sisters and celebrate them and just love them because they're beautiful, like we can all tell jokes, but it is what it is. I joke about Kenya Moore and her huge pores, but that's just because she need to moisturize. That's still a pretty woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking nothing from her. My issue is her attitude and whatever. But when you can't celebrate your sisters, I feel like it's something real wrong and sick with you.
Yes.
There's something wrong with you that we can't really. I don't
even
cover that on the front porch. You're a nasty cow, is what you are. And
I'm going back into the chat.
You going, girl? Don't go back in the chat because we finna shut the porch down. We done been up here 2 hours, 6 minutes, and 37 seconds, having us a good time, laughing, kicking, and hollering. And I've been over here sipping on this Don Julio, unbeknownst to y'all. Now,
you got the Don Julio?
I got the Don Julio over here.
I had put the little crown in the can in the refrigerator and forgot about it. Well,
Oh my God, I'm seeing here with the blackberry brandy, and she got the Don Julio.
Oh my God, that's what you're sipping on. Because Maxine, let me tell you something. Me and the rest of the royal family, we could tell that you was sipping. Okay, now I wasn't gonna say nothing, but we could tell that you was sipping tonight, couldn't we, kinfolk? She was over there getting her sip on, and I had the Don Julio Princess done left the crown in the can in the Frigidaire, and forgot to get her slip on. And I didn't see brother-in-law with his red cup. He normally had this cup. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh shoot, that's right. She did do that Destin 027. So yeah, this the thing, y'all. We had a good time, and y'all know me. I enjoy you all. We always have a good time. I was reading y'all stuff in the chat. That's why I was steadily putting it on the screen. I just couldn't call you out like I wanted to because we was running our mouths up here. And what I am gonna say that even though we weren't here for a long time, we sure had us a good time. And we'll be back to do this thing again next week, Thursday and Saturday on this porch, where we're gonna drag these people up here and drag them till their knees get raw. That's what we're gonna do. So listen, we'll talk to y'all again tomorrow after Potomac go off so we can unpack that episode. And right now I'm gonna let y'all get some rest. Those of y'all heading to the club, please have a good time, be safe, have fun. Please do not drink and drive. And we'll talk to y'all again tomorrow. I love you and good night. Okay? Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Night, night.